That chance handle throws to first in time. Third out. Back here in San Francisco, we head to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. That one in there across the letters.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Off the mark there. Ball one. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Wilmer Flores. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Outside low, and it's 1-1. Next offering is outside.
Ball, that's inside.
That's ball four.
Nope.
Tried another sinker, but couldn't find his zone.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Flores, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hard hit left side. Slings to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. And we're back on to the third inning. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Altuve in his 14th season hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Venezuela. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses. 3-2 now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Loves it on the dive. On the money. Nice play. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. In there at the knees. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, base is empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Walked his first time. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
Nope.
And that misses.
And
that's ball two.
No,
it is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. There's a strike. Top of the third, no score. And that's the third out. Back here at Oracle Park, here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Valdez back to work. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. Outside corner, there's a strike.
1-1. Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
2-2 to count.
And that's too high. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The wind of the pitch. That's a strikeout for Chappie.
Now batting, center fielder.
So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's 0 for 1. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And that one is lifted in the air. Alvarez on the move to the alley. He's got it, and there's two down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Adames in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder. Don Alvarez.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 73, Randy Rodriguez.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And now 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And that one fouled off. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. He did not go around.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So digging in, Christian Walker. Late with the swing there.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Alvarez aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's downstairs. Now 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 4th inning underway, no score. That's off the mark, and the count's full.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And stepping in for the Astros, Victor Caratini. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed. That's outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That pitch gets the corner. Counts full, 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
First and second, 1 out. Isaac Paredes digs in now. He reached on a walk his first time. Just missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one the other way, down the line, and it's foul. And the slider just misses.
That's a really good take.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
67. Win.
Stepping in, Jake Myers. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Check swing, and he went 0-2.
0-2.
Bases loaded. 1 away. This one in the air, right field. 2 down. Here's the throw. And now Chas McCormick grounded out his first time up. The tag, and he's out. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed. This to third, Paredes. Tosses to first, 1 up, 1 down. So here's Wade now.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Out to short, Pena. Zips it across, and a couple of quick outs.
Now back.
Here's Elliot Ramos. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And delivers
0-1, no
outside.
strikes.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And another ball.
No strikes.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. And there's ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Bailey in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Outside low, now 2-0. Up the middle, a dive, he's got it. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. That one catches the corner.
Well, these Astros looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. Runners left on base really comes down to timing. Can you put together your best at bats in the most important moments? That's a difference maker. They've stranded a lot of runners on base in this game.
In the dirt, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Just misses with that one.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Caught him looking for the K. And stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 down, base is empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now it's the DH, Yainer Diaz. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, look at the stop. To his knee, the throw. Pretty nice play there. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And that is out of play.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. So the lineup flips over. And here is Matt Chapman, 1 for 2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. All tied up, last half of inning number 5. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, no strikes.
just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
There's the strike, 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Count's full.
That smash towards center. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Win back to work. Alvarez in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
That's down and in, a slider missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
That's inside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Line drive. Reaching for it and brings it in. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. A walk, and he's also singled. Two away. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Just off the inside edge.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's smacked on a line to center. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. Tying run is in to score from second.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
The 1-0. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. 2 on, 2 outs. So now 1 and 2. Hit on the ground to short. Not in time. He's safe.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Altuve in the box now. Takes strike 1. And a slider misses down and away.
1 ball.
Bases loaded. 2 down. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here comes the throw. Safe. He beats it.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Everything was on time. Fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now here is Jeremy Pena. Right through there for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Coming home. One run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trust it.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's a 2-run single. It's 6-0.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Alvarez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one pushed to the left and foul. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Fitzgerald to first, and they're happy to just get off the field. Bottom of the 6th, and now here is Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Pitch is in the dirt, and that is ball 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Lee gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Now pitching.
Taylor Scott gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here is Tyler Fitzgerald. That's inside. Ball 1. Just off the outside edge. Now 3-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now the right fielder, Lamont Wade Jr. Both 2 in this one. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. They get one in there safely. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. He is struck out and he is walked. Outfielders playing shallow. Corners are in, trying to cut down the runner at third. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though. One down, runners at second and third. So 2 balls and no strikes. Gets the outside corner with that one. Line to left and foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Next offering is downstairs. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And they're all loaded up.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there. The last one wasn't even close.
So bases all loaded up. And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. Swing and a miss as he was late. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And ball 1. Tap foul to plate. Left field. Alvarez in position. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. Back here at Oracle Park, top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. To the right side, Flores. He takes it on his own, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The batter,
Victor Caratini up next for the Astros. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And that one's a little bit low. And the count is 1-2. And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
On the ground, out to short. Over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. In there for strike 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
The designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
And a first offering a fastball for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. Now one miss.
One strike.
Inside, just missed. Right through there for a strike.
I got 3-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Chapman. 1 for 3.
Chapman.
When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Sneaks through, base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now, Jung-Hoo Lee. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carry on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he grips it like a sinker. So technically, his fastball is labeled as a sinker. Now here is Willie Adames.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah.
Chapman off of first with 2 away. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
Ball one there. Foul ball. Check swing, and he went. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
2-2 the count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Count is 3-2.
Just off the outside edge. On the ground to third. And it gets by him.
The batter, the right fielder, Chas
McCormick will hit next. Check swing, called strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. First and second, no outs, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike.
Ball, that's inside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Altuve tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. Got him. And there's one down. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Flores to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And next is the designated hitter, Yainer Diaz.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Just off the inside edge. Myers at third. Pena at first. 2 out of the inning. Check swing called strike. Right through there, got him. And ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald.
The second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
On the ground to third. Throw sails over his head at first. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. Lamont Wade Jr., the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Wade Jr.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-2.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turn on it nicely for the knock.
Ramos, the next to hit, takes outside. That one hammered center field. Way back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Home run. He circles the bases. It's 6-4. Next to hit, Patrick Bailey.
Now pitching for
So they turn to their closer, Brian Abreu.
number 52.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Fastball for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside corner. Ball 3. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. McCormick makes the catch. 1 down.
Now batting,
Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit.
Flores.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. And that misses. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And there's a ball.
2-2 count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's outside. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider,
Now
and there's 2 gone. Mike Yastrzemski up here. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And now the count is even. And that one missing low. He swings and fouls one off. 2-2 now. That one is upstairs. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And now bring the tying run to the plate. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And that's outside. 1-0. Just missed. Yastrzemski leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the dirt, but kept close. Tying run at the plate. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Lee in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Bivens back to work. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-2 to count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Christian Walker up next for the Astros.
Christian Walker.
Fought off foul. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. On the ground to the left. gets it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Victor Caratini getting ready to hit. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's down and in. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the bottom of the ninth. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Outside low, and it's 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball. And that clips the inside corner.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped to short. Whips it across. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. And up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
And takes low for ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 2-0.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And that one wrapped foul. The Astros up by 2 here in the last half of inning number 9. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right
now
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Sean Dubin.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. And that one fouled off. Throw to first, and they got him.
Right there on the tag. Out.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Just outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A massive home run. It's 6-5. Base is empty with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. He's already homered in this game. First offering, and it just misses. Looking to get the tying run on base. Just missed.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Giants down to their final strike. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Swing and a ball line to center. And a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now pitching.
Ryan King on to pitch here.
But I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Flores up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. So the tying run at second.
That's ball 2.
Fastball for a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they hold the tying run at third. They're up the stop sign even with 2 away.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And the batter now, Mike Yastrzemski. Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in. The throw in. In comes the winning run, and the Giants win it on a walk-off 7-6.
When you're down 2 runs in the 9th inning, the odds are definitely stacked against you, but they found a way to come up with some big hits. They scored 3 runs for the win. What an incredible way to finish this ball game.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing it.